Tell yourself you can't. Tell yourself not today. Say you aren't able. You're not strong enough and you can't afford it. No one else wants to. It's just you. You're too tired. You're too hot. You're too cold. You don't feel right. This doesn't feel right. They'll say no. They'll say yes. They won't say anything and you'll fail. You'll fail and they'll laugh. They'll laugh and you'll die. You'll die right there. So just give yourself any reason to avoid or evade. Cite every drawback, cop out. Tell yourself anything. Anything to help you believe you should do nothing, and say it loud enough for me to hear you. So I can call you a liar to your face. So I can grab you by your neck and pull you out of the mud, the muck and mire of your self-pity, and wash you with the waters of what I believe, because I believe you should end. I think you should die. I feel your life should cease so that you can live the life that you held on back order. You know, like the shoe actually fits. You're not allergic to the light, baby. You just don't want it on you, and I don't get it because it's all I see come out of you when your arms aren't folded. Acknowledge that you even have arms. Quit complaining you don't have the strength, because if that was the truth, you wouldn't hold on to things like you do. You are not a prisoner. You're a warden in a one-person jail, and what's worse, you're a workaholic. Wreak havoc on your hopelessness. Subtract it from the whole of you. Believe less in your doubts. You can't say that life is pointless if you won't pick your head up and look where it's pointing you. Pass on the plates of outside opinion unless you can be fed without suffering the indigestion of indecision. And turn why didn't I into why didn't I sooner. Change I don't know from question to statement. And quit whining unless you're trying to make someone laugh, thereby making yourself a superhero. And accept your own friend request. Quit fighting with yourself unless you're just sparring for when you need to get it on with anyone trying to knock you down. I'm not saying look for a fight. I'm saying don't run from it. Pretending it's not there doesn't mean it'll play along. File a restraining order on your self-restraint. And quit reading motivational posters, because we both know you don't listen. You probably aren't even paying attention to this poem. It's called life. And it happens. And yes, baby, you have to act like you want it, but it is not yours. It is the path. It twists and it turns, and you have to go where it goes. And if you walk it just right, you get to rest, while those not as far along as you ask you for the directions. And should you reach the very end, there's only everything waiting for you with the honor of a memory. You are so much more than your misery. But it's not up to me to be you. Just be happy that I know you. I'm always going to be there beside you, behind you, above you, with all of those who love you, waiting for you to erupt from that thick husk, to cut through the callus of your condition and call whatever comes out your character, to finally accept the truth that you won't hear as you adhere to those cherished fears that we are amazing, that we are made of both His and each other's love, that we are both fearfully and wonderfully made, that we are made of stronger things.